This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to East Lansing and the home of the Michigan State Spartans. Spartan Stadium, a.k.a. the Woodshed. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstrom. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Spartans will kick it away to get this game going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Michigan's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Early in this season, Group, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. We make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it. No problem. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. So Michigan State's offense gets their first crack now. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. But let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
He's got the first down and still motoring. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Well, it's a nice job of picking up the first down by this Michigan State running back. And Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer, always a good back in East Lansing.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss.
Get set.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tight end makes the grab. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. And the Spartans with 1st and 10 here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Fighting him off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Nice grab. It's Boyd. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Sparty. He couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On the first play of the drive now, from the 25. To the air, it's Moore. Catch made on the left side. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Takes off in a bootleg. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand. This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
kick it away here. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but not before an explosive one play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? And the wideout goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
He fires it down the middle. It is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Moore. And the completion made. Showed off the stiff arm and picked up a pretty good gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Headed for the end zone. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's 3rd down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the 1st down. And now it's 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. This throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
They break the huddle for 3rd and goal. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He breaks free. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the 1st.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screenplay works.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen and not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Receiver in motion now. Here's the option play. The back's got it. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Spartans pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Boyd.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
completion makes it second down. They'll hand it off, and they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Finding space at the 20. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Well, when you commit a lot of defenders up on a 3rd and short situation, if you miss one gap on the defense, that back is going to be running for a while because there's nobody left on the back end.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Spartans.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Moore. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Wolverines looking to run some tempo here. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Wolverines will line up to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And he boots it high into the air. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Marsh. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Moore. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. They'll run it from the gun. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Caught near the sticks. It's Boyd. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Looks like one more play here before halftime. They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick down. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much to break down from a spirited first half between Michigan and Michigan State with the Paul Bunyan Trophy at stake. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Michigan State plays out.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They get the second half started with the running play. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Testing the right side here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
They stop him, but it's a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Spartans pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Spartans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Caught by the receiver.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Spartans hustle to the line to run that hurry out. They'll try to run this one in. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. Well, the energy really building now. They're going to care for this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Moore. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Bought some time, now lets it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? So So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So what will the call be here? Fourth down and long from their own 47. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. It's an out route. The catch made. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Back to throw. It's Moore. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
I mean, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get the film next week, I'm going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
Solid gain there. It sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that one.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Hit as he released it. Off target and incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He made it. 3 points on the board. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Hand it off. zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Caught over the middle. It's Boyd. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Can he make it to the marker? The Spartans churn out another first down.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
It's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, he makes the catch. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Leaning on the run game here late. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Spartans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now it's second down here. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
42 Spider.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Sparty.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To throw, it's Moore. Makes the grab, it's Marsh. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw yet again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking downfield. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. That should be enough to secure the upset. This team came in the lower-ranked team intent on proving a point, and they've gone out and done that.
What a great way for them to close it out. And really, they played well the entire game, and a chance for them to build some momentum. And for the loser, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. An opportunity to possibly still make a run and get in position for the postseason.
Gets the first and still running. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.